And everyone is super helpful. The surprising thing that there are shop assistants here that are here to help you. And then if they don't find it, then they call one more shop assistant, and then the manager texting and translating and making phone calls. Before you say goodbye, then they give you their umbrella because they see that they don't have your umbrella with you and it's going to rain. Seriously, come to Taiwan. It's amazing and every day will be an adventure.
Hi everyone and welcome back to season 2 of Europeans in Taiwan. This is the video series where me and Momo traveling around the entire European Union here in Taiwan. And what better place to start season 2 than here at Suzhou University campus, where I started my own Taiwan journey as an exchange student 14 years ago. Still a little bit uncertain why we are here at this campus, since today we are talking with two Hungarians, Ilona and Tamás.
My name is Ilona. It starts with I, as in irony, and it ends with A, as in amazing.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Actually, I'm the Hungarian lecturer here in Taipei, in Taiwan, teaching Hungarian as a foreign language here for students and so many other interesting topics.
The Hungarian teacher here in Taiwan.
Yes, you are right.
I'm an artist, visual artist, and beside that I do also art workshops and teaching. I arrived 5 years ago and I really love Taiwan, especially the nature and the seaside and all the mountains. So in my free time I try to discover Taiwan as much as possible.
What brought you to Taiwan in the first place?
You know, for Europeans, the Far East is always exotic. I had never been in Asia before. I watched videos on YouTube and I liked it.
How much did you know about Taiwan before you came here?
Not so much, but I met with Taiwanese in college, and then she introduced me the culture a little bit. And then I had the chance to work with another Taiwanese in Japan, and he was cooking for me a lot, so I got accustomed with the taste. And then I had again a chance to meet with another Taiwanese in Iceland, and he actually invited me to an art project. So after all, I get all my inspiration from Taiwanese artists.
What would you say is your favorite thing about either Taiwan itself or your life in Taiwan?
I think nature or the landscapes, and there are so many parks and this oriental style, so I really love it.
What I'm gonna say, it's gonna be surprising, but I love the weather here because I came here from Sweden, and before that I was in Iceland and Finland, and all winter time, long dark time, and I really like that here is the weather is really like a forever summer. So even though sometimes it's too much, but
just like today we're sitting here recording this, but
as Ilona said, I also love the nature and the plants and everything. So when I arrived here for a year, I felt like I'm a child. I don't speak the language. I had to understand the logic and everything. So it's really refreshing.
Speaking about like not speaking the language, maybe this is just a sign of like bad Swedish education, but I barely even knew that there was a language called Hungarian as a Swede. Why would Taiwanese want to learn about Hungary?
You know, Hungarian is a very unique and also an amazing language. And our closest relative, as for the language family, is the Finnish. But it doesn't mean that we understand each other.
No one understands Finnish.
Every time you start learning a new language, it opens the door to a new culture. And those who really want to know who we are, at some point they need to know how to speak Hungarian to understand the culture. My plan is to start an open course in Taipei in September to anyone who really wants to study Hungarian for free, and then they can just contact me easily.
Perfect.
When I discovered the life in Taiwan, I started to feel that people live more healthy here. Their life is more involved with movements, they stay active even after we retire, and they eat a little bit healthier than us. Then I also figured out that there is a support, like a strong kindness in them, which encourage each other to keep doing their healthy lifestyle. All this come together in a kind of like a gym. I created objects which ask people to do a certain exercise. But this is where it became interesting for Ilona, because I've been using Chinese idioms, traditional Chinese idioms, in the artworks, which make the whole exercise not just for the the body, but for the mind. For example, there is an artwork which playing with the idea of the character of spring, which Taiwanese put it upside down in New Year Eve, in the New Year celebration. And that artwork is actually like a sit-up work, so it's a kind of preparation to the spring to come. So I play with the language and hide the culture inside this kind of activeness. There is an artwork which is very challenging, and then the two sides also say "chayo," so you kind of like show the support of the community, which is, I think, very strong in Taiwan.
What would some traditional Hungarian idioms be?
A dog doesn't become bacon.
A dog does not become bacon.
Can you relate? There is an English idiom similar to this, but different animal. A tiger.
A tiger does not become bacon?
No! Okay, a tiger doesn't change its stripes. So, once you are a naughty person or a bad person, there is little chance that you will ever change. Like a tiger doesn't change its stripes.
So how do you say a dog does not become bacon in Hungarian?
Kutyából nem lesz szalonna.
Yep.
Our language is scientific and poetic at the same time. Sometimes we're really precise, and then sometimes we're very poetic with meaning. For example, for walking, we have something like 77 words expressing the feeling of the person, if it's a happy walking, sad walking, after we're going home tired.
I've sneaked a little bit on your Instagram as well. Very involved into the VR, virtual reality. What's that all about?
So I come up with an idea that it would be really nice to step into the drawings they draw. And that contains some kind of
Wow.
different location. And after they draw it or color it, there is an app, they can open it up and it becomes 360 view. So they could stand in the middle of their own drawing.
You mentioned that Taiwanese food is generally like more healthy than Hungarian food. We actually do have something here on the table.
The name of this miracle is called lecho. It's like
Lecho.
similar to ratatouille in Spain. It's just so much better.
I thought you only ate like goulash.
Breakfast goulash, lunch goulash.
That's like the only thing I know about Hungary. I know biro, Rubik's Cube, goulash.
I think this is your last video on earth.
There's a lot of paprika here.
Oh yeah, paprika is very important.
How do you say like delicious in Hungarian?
Finom.
Finom.
That's
like
very easy, very
Phenomenal.
easy.
Like finom.
Ah, that's a good memory hook. Phenomenal. Finom.
Do you still have any moments where you really miss like your old life in Hungary? And what do you do in Taiwan to get like the most Hungarian experience?
When I want to have the Hungarian experience, I just go to the hot spring because we do like that kind of spa culture, and Taiwan have a lot of hot springs. I really recommend. We're also very good at water sports, so somehow for me that's something important.
Has there been any situations in Taiwan where you have felt I'm very Hungarian, very like European, and some challenges trying to get used to life here?
Yes, like every hour, every minute. You know, the queuing, that this is not how we get on the buses. We just push and you know, using your elbows. There are 3 times more people here than in Hungary, but the area is just 1/3 of Hungary. So it's not that densely populated in Hungary. So yeah, sometimes, you know, when there are so many people, yeah, it's a bit strange. But since everyone is so quiet and polite, that it's never a problem that there are more people. And everyone is super helpful. So many times it has happened to us that, you know, you ask a question, I don't know, at the supermarket, that if you have, I don't know, nail polish. Then they start looking for it. The surprising thing that there are shop assistants here that are here to help you. And they do, and they come up to you. And then, if they don't find it, then they call one more shop assistant, and then the manager. And then, in 5 minutes, like 10 people are around you, and texting and translating and making phone calls. And then you just want to leave, and no, then they will escort you to the chef or another shop. Before you say goodbye, then they give you their umbrella, because they see that they don't have your umbrella with you and it's going to rain.
How would the same scenario be in Hungary, for example?
I don't think we would engage too much in public space like Taiwanese. Taiwanese are really, really extremely helpful and kind, I believe.
Yeah, but after they help you, then you can't really get any closer to them. At least that's my experience, that kind of keep.
Oh, I managed to get close. I'm married to one.
Oh yeah, you got very close.
What I really like that both in Hungary and in Europe, family is really valued, and I really like that. So there is a time every week when family gathers and we are like just resting, and I like that, like the Sunday lunch we have in Hungary.
When you're talking to like your Taiwanese students, or maybe hopefully after watching this, a lot more Taiwanese people will be interested in going to Hungary, what would be like the first thing that they should do, or what is like the main things they have to do when they go visit?
Budapest is just amazing. The Pest side and Buda side, the Danube and Buda Castle and surroundings, Hero Square. We have hot springs and spas all over Budapest, but it's worth visiting the countryside too, east and west, south, because there are so many treasures and hidden treasures, quite a number of World Heritage sites, natural and cultural too.
We have morning markets, not night markets. So the markets in my country is more like in the morning, early afternoon, but not in the evening. And there they could try a lot of interesting delicacies like the poppy seed cake or roll, and like a lot of sour cream based food and many desserts, very good wines. So for sure they should experience all those things.
I have a gift for you.
Wow!
Maybe for the winter, not now, because now it's too hot.
Not what I expected. Always hot. Oh, here we go.
Oh, it looks good.
Yeah, in winter. Yeah.
There we go.
Comes in handy.
Yeah, I'm going back home to Sweden soon, so I might even need it in a Swedish summer. This is cool.
This summer when it's just -10.
Yes, exactly. Wow, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I just had another question as well. Like, if you would turn it around, if there would be Hungarians who would thinking about coming to Taiwan, is there something that you want to tell them before they arrive, or is it something that you went through yourself that you feel like you should have prepared before coming here to Taiwan?
Most importantly, if you see something is green, it's not pistachio, unfortunately. It's matcha all the time. Not pistachio and neither marzipan and not even kiwi. It's matcha. Seriously, come to Taiwan. It's amazing, and every day will be an adventure. And we have scholarships and exchange students. So here at Suzhou, there is a very good Chinese language center. So Taiwanese students can go to Hungary too. There are exchange programs, summer camps and summer language courses, Stipendium Hungaricum scholarships, where they can have full and partial studies in Hungary.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is. And one more opportunity at Suzhou University that they are working on now is a Central European summer camp, and you can apply for it at Suzhou University. And then they can see European culture, including Hungary, with their own eyes.
Of course, you have all the possible links down in the description, including the hopefully upcoming free Hungarian language classes. And of course, you have the links to all these beautiful artworks both on Instagram, and also more information if you want to visit these VR workshops and check out the art gym. And as always, we of course also have a Mumu giveaway where you can this time get some exclusive Mumu line stickers. All you have to do is to check out the European Union office on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, or X, and you have all the information there. You just have to follow their accounts, and then you will see when this video gets shared as well. Just leave a comment and you have a chance to win these amazing EU Mumu line stickers as well. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Lukas. Starts with L as in like, ends with S as in subscribe. Please do both, and see you all in the next one.
Lájkoljátok és iratkozzatok fel!